Alright guys, going back to more comments out! Episode 2. Huh? I thought there'd be more stuff in the drawer yesterday. Am I misremembering things? Let's see. All the ingredients are stocked up. And the weather's keeping quiet. Looks like a good night to listen to some stories. Oh shoot, who is pulling up tonight? Who is pulling up? My boy Gala. He's here. And Hyde. Oh shoot! Look at y'all. What's up with y'all, man? My goats. The freak y'all quiet for. Good evening, Mr. Hyde, Mr. Gala. Nice to see you too. How'd it go at the hospital today? Well, it was fine, except I was a little exhausted. Yeah, I guess. I'm just rolling my eyes. Goodness, are you having issues with the children again? No, that's not it. It's just... Well, for starters, my Furies give me a hard time. Your Fury? Is it the full moon already? Nope, but I sometimes get pre-Fury symptoms. Pre-Fury symptoms? Yeah, it's a common thing for werewolves. A few days before the full moon, our bodies start to prepare for Fury. And that changes the way they react to pretty much everything. Symptoms may depend on who you may ask, but it can affect our muscles, our appetite, and energy levels. It can give us headaches and a lot of other stuff. Small but annoying. That doesn't sound pleasant. No, to be honest, it's not great. For me, I've been feeling pretty sore and more tired than usual. And a bit crankier as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep blinking my eyes and rolling my eyes. This man over here, why did he even come over here? You're not even talking, like, what the freak is here for? Is there a drink that can help you with that? I never found one, but if anyone can come up with it, it's you, Jay. Since the Galahad has suited your Fury, maybe it could work pre-Fury as well? Maybe, but I think it'll need to be more relaxing. Like a Galahad, but with no caffeine and maybe blue. So a Hibiscus, maybe? Hey, look at Lucas, dinner with my team. Wait, is that the thing? Some blue pea, milk, and ginger. Let's check it out. Gala tea. Here you go, a Gala tea for you. Did you come up with these names on the spot, Jay? No, it takes a bit of soul searching to tailor it to the situation and so on. That almost makes it sound like you know in advance what we're going to order. I don't know what you're talking about. Call it a 6 cents. Right, let's see how your 6 cents tastes. Dang, Jay's joint nasty. Why the freak you gave me this? Wow, this is excellent. Exactly what I needed. Very happy to hear that. So, Hyde, you gonna talk, bro? Like, the freak you doing here? Like, I came all the way up here, and you just gonna sit here and just stare at me? What the freak you looking at? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. What you gonna do about it? What's with the long looks, you two? Like, what the freak going on? Did something happen? Actually, Jay, guess I'll just come out with it. I need your help. My help? Come on, I wasn't that bad. No, I was so tired today, I nearly fell asleep on the job. But most importantly, it's not good for you. Moping around, sulking, refusing to look at solutions. I never seen you like this, and I'm getting worried. There's nothing to worry about. You say that, but then you spend entire nights looking miserable. No events I come up with is good enough. And Hyde, I'm barely keeping together as it is. I take it you two ended up chatting yesterday after all? You bet we did. After I walked out of here, I headed home and found this one. Lying on the sofa staring at the ceiling. Looking so gloomy it sucked the color out of the room. It's not the first time either, it's a constant these days. Please help me help him, Jay. I'm at my wit's end. Mr. Hyde? Don't keep looking over here, because why not? Fine. Truth is, I'm bored to death. Or, I would be, if it weren't for the whole immortality thing. I'm nearly 40 years old. And I've never been this bored in my entire life. Interesting, you usually make it sound like you're much older. 40 years old in vampire years. I'm not saying how old that is in other species years. Eyes on the prize, Jay. Intervention first, gossip later. My apologies, why are you so bored, Mr. Hyde? My job. What was that? My job! Hey, you don't need to shout. Well, I'm also irritated about it, okay? I'm not exactly used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. But modeling stopped being fun ages ago. You did mention something like that last time. You're trying to leave modeling behind then? Yeah. Is there, whatever that says reason for that? It's all just so brief. Back when I started modeling, people thought of fashion a different way. They wanted to give their outfits for a while, and so they had to be elegant, well made, and whatever that says. Some campaigns I've featured and stayed on billboards for months. I knew the clothes would last decades. In a way, it felt like I was building a bond with the wearers. Outdoor is something I would feature in their cherished memories. But then social media came and it all became disposable. The clothes themselves, of course, but the models even more. I shoot a campaign, the brand posts it online, and it gets attention for what, 10 minutes? Then another campaign comes in, everything's forgotten. Blink, and it's gone. There's no bound, there's no bond to be built there. Isn't that changing these days though with slow fashion and the like? That's true that people are getting into vintage clothing too. I salute that. But the morality of my jobs remain the same. What about your fans? You got so many people following you. You mentioned that last night, my answer hasn't changed. They follow me because they think I'm pretty. Being admired is nice, but doesn't constitute a bond. So are you saying you would like to leave more of a mark? Maybe so. It would be nice if I did something that people remembered that became part of their lives in a real way. You do know you have people in your life in a real way, right? People who always remember you. That's not the same thing. Maybe you should study to become a doctor or something. That would make a real difference. No, thank you. The job still needs to be fun. Studying for 10 years just to exhaust myself in 14-hour shifts? You been studying for a hardworking vampire? Do you see what I'm dealing with, Jay? It does seem to be a thorny issue. Perhaps you would like to mull it over with a drink in hand, Mr. Odd. Yeah, that sounds good. Just maybe something I like. Anything you've seen me enjoy recently or when we first met? Hibiscus? Ginger. What that man cook? Zabo. Here you go, Miss Odd. You seem to like this one well enough. Let's see about that. Nice, Jay. You lost your bed hide. I bet. My eye was wilding and so petty yesterday. I told him what many people care about him. And I bet you can remember what he liked, even if he gave you no instructions. So now I get to say that I was right. And I guess to buy me dinner first. At a place of my choosing. You want to pick that horrible steakhouse again, aren't you? You know it. Have you won other bets in the past, Mr. Gala? Let's see. You say it, He's won every single one of the bets we've ever made. Wow. And it's close to being able to buy a new TV with the money I've saved on food. Just rub my face, why don't you? Oh shoot, who pulling up? Who pulling up? Ooh, my girl, what is good? Oh, hey everyone. Hey Lou. Hi Lou. Busy night, I see. Oh, hey Miss Lou. Busy and lively, just the way we like it. That's good. And I'm really glad you're here, Hyde. I want to apologize for the other night. I'm so excited to see you, just since it's been a while. We end up fighting with Bailey's instead. Must be getting bored of our arguments. It's alright, they're fun to watch. How are things with you two, by the way? Just let me order before I answer. If that's alright, Jay. Of course, what would you like? I spent the whole day talking and meetings and preparations, so I have a bit of a sore throat. Is there anything you recommend for that? There's something with limited honey. Sounds great. I love a linear honey drink, please. Green tea, lemon, and honey. What that man cook? Cough syrup. Absolute cinema. Here you go, some honey to soothe, some lemon to boost recovery. Thanks, Dr. J. Dang, this is nasty. This not help me at all. Oh, this is truly lovely. Just what I needed. That's great to hear. My company's trying to get a big contract. Oh my gosh, what the freak am I saying? Contract. So I've been organizing meetings with everyone, making sure it's all going according to plan. That sounds pretty tough. Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility and decision making. And part of me likes that, but part of me feels the pressure of it. So it's nice to be able to unwind with a warm cup. Anyhow, to answer your earlier question, Gala, you probably got that Bay and I have been fighting. Yeah, I know, told me a little bit about it too. Alright, we discussed the wedding for the past couple of days, and honestly, it's done me a lot of good. And the thing is, I know Buddy means well. He suggests all these things that you'll think I'll like, and I should like them. He's paying attention, not just sending random ideas. I should be grateful that he's trying to please me. But I get annoyed instead. And then I start feeling guilty that I'm annoyed. This makes me even more annoyed. It's not great, I know. Well, it'll be easier if we always act irrationally. If we only get annoyed at the right people for the right reasons. But things aren't that simple, are they? That's true. Although I guess you figured out what actually annoys you would help. That's the problem, I'm not sure. At first I thought I was tired or worried. Decision making my job taking a toll for sure. It's a bit hard for me to also deal with organizing things in my personal life. Also, the financial side of it is hard to navigate. I don't want Bay to... Oh, screw it, Bailey's. I don't want Bailey's to spend too much money, but he's right that all my family comes with strings attached. I'm not trying to avoid that though. I realize that might not even be the main issue. The more he sends me links to been using card creators, the more it all feels wrong to me. I don't mean to win this up. I want to get married to Bailey's. But the way we're playing it, I don't know. I've been to my friend's wedding before. I've also been browsing the most popular wedding pictures online. There are always these big parties, very put together, very classy. They have their whole families over, their friends and colleagues. They rent these beautiful barns and they hire live bands. They wear designer dresses and bespoke suits. I used to look at that and think, this is great, this is what I want. But now it all just feels more and more off to me. Why don't you tell your fiance that? What if he thinks I'm getting cold feet, or that I'm questioning the ability to help with the budget? That's not how you communicate it, isn't it? Right, but it's still a difficult topic. We've been through so much, you all know that. This is supposed to be our special day, a way to celebrate our partnership. Bailey's wants to honor that. He'll feel awful if he thinks I don't. Or if he thinks I don't trust him. I swear, you and your elf are well matched. You always worry so much about the other things, instead of working out your own wants and needs. You do realize that that's the important bit, right? I mean, generally, yes, I get that, but how does it apply here? What do you think it means to honor your partnership? To celebrate properly, for starters. Right. And who are you in that partnership with? I believe you met him, the blonde guy with the puffy eyes. Alright, I'm glad you remember that because you were making it sound like you were in a relationship with your friends who got married. And strangers who put wedding pictures online. This is your relationship you're celebrating. Why are you so concerned with other people's weddings? Your special day needs to make sense to the two of you. Having a trainer at a fast food joint, that's what you like. That way you can also take the budget out of the equation. A simple wedding won't feel shabby if you make it feel properly yours. I still want a pretty outfit and decent food. Thank goodness. But point well taken. It's just, my family might have certain expectations. Bro, where do what you freaking want, bro? Screw them, bro. This is your day. This is your day, bro. Screw what they think, bro. I want to wear a good dress, but my family's got expectations. Okay, and girl, wear that dress, bro. The freak. Did they openly say that? No. Oh my gosh, dude. What is they stressing over? Just talk this joint out, bro. Maybe they do, or maybe you think they do. One way to find out to talk to them. Besides, isn't Billy's also about to become your family? You sure are the only family he's got. I'm not saying to disinvite everyone or to fight with them or anything, but you shouldn't put their needs above your own. I really shouldn't, should I? You give me food for thought, thanks, Hyde. My pleasure. Maybe it's nice you perk up when you give people advice, Hyde. Maybe you should become a therapist. Ahem. Sounds good. Jeez, thanks for the vote of confidence. I did say I might become a couple's counselor, but I agree with what you have implied. I don't think I'm quite tactful enough for that. Are you looking to change careers, Hyde? He's bored of modeling. He finds it too impermanent, wants to leave a mark, wants to have fun. Just a very quick summary. Oh, I see. Well, is there any way you could make modeling fun again? I don't think so. Last time I popped fun maybe 20 years ago. What happened then? I was modeling a capsule collection for a young designer, and she wanted to make her own pictures. She got a studio, launched the outfits there, found someone to do the makeup. This without an old film camera, a proper relic. I haven't seen one of those like since the 60s. My granddad has an old back and silver camera with two lenses. Was something like that? Yep, exactly like that. She says she preferred it because of the way it captures the light, and also because it has slower experience. Something that allows us to connect more. At first, I didn't think much of it. I started doing the usual posing, switching, posing some more, but something felt different. Then I realized what it was. Most of the time, we were just talking. She only took a picture once in a few minutes of that. Is that unusual? Yeah, most fashion photographs take dozens of pictures in a row. I felt a little sorry for her, to be honest. I thought she didn't know what she was doing and that she was wasting her money. But we had a great time and we got kind of friendly, I guess. Because at the end of it, she let me use the remaining exposures. I fooled around, shot some random stuff, and one portrait of her. And she said, should I come over to her dark room? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is what things gonna get. Watch how she developed the pictures and how they came out. Oh, you did always have a fondness for dark places. Heh, comes with the territory. But as for the pictures, well, they were gorgeous. That's why it looked really like me, you know? A me I could recognize. That's not even what stuck with me the most. It's the care she put into progressing each frame. Working each picture through the chemical baths, hanging them, drying them, it was like watching a magic ritual. And her portrait, when she saw it, she had a bit emotional. She said she was used to being on the other side of the camera. And it was the first time she really liked a portrait someone took of her. Ah, I'm in a weird place these days. Like me to tell these kind of tales or twats. It's a sloppy monologue, really. Just forget it. No, thanks to a beautiful story, and it gives me an idea. I think of another career for you. Please share, Lou. You'll be doing both of us as a solid. Go on then. Well, maybe it's because I looked at it some of them really differently recently. Oh my god! Apparently, film is making a big comeback for wedding pictures. It's what you said. It captures the light beautifully. It's a lot more personal, slower approach. Maybe you could try that. Oh, me? No, the other vampire is looking for a new line of work. You think you're funny, Gala? I think I got the wrong guy here, Lou. I know I'm just trying to send much of these days. I'm not that far gone. I tell you one wedding gives me cavities, let alone several per month. Oh well, forget about it then. No, 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 don't forget about it at all. It'll be perfect for you. Come on, Hyde. I know you like to play strong and sarcastic, but you are sentimental, and you love to chat people up. You solve all the bridesmaids drama and offend apart parents, but then most probably you do something for these people that they'll never forget. They'll look at your pics their whole lives. If not, that's not Lou Mark. I don't know what it is. Assuming they won't get divorced. I don't know if it's the right time for Miss Lou. That's alright. I know how marriages end. I know some marriages end in divorce, but that doesn't change anything, does it? Whether a marriage lasts for a few months or several decades, the wedding is still an unforgettable moment in someone's life. That career in the mafia is really looking up. You're hopeless. I'm falling asleep in my chair now, so I'm gonna head back. Do whatever you want, you thick skulled vampire. Just don't stay out too late, okay? Yeah, alright. That's my cue as well. I have some thinking to do. And maybe some talking. Thanks again, Hyde, and good luck. I hope your next venture's a good one. Ooh, this felt kind of short. Heck yeah. It will be. Good night, Lou. Good night, Jay. See you later. Good night, you two. So, Hyde, we're gonna talk to Gala about your likings. Here we go again. One last sitting. Oh, here we go again. Last one sitting. Indeed. Proper night owls. Literally, dude, it's so late right now. I'm playing this. Aw, look at this picture of Gala. You didn't say anything about that wedding photograph idea. It's ridiculous, right? That's not me to say, but I won't call it ridiculous. It sounds like you enjoyed the whole film photographic experience. And you do like being around people, don't you? I do sometimes, but I'm not a romantic. People get married and they think they're taking it first step to forever. But there's no such thing as forever. Everyone ends up the point in some way, and then next thing you know, I don't want to sound too depressing. So you don't believe in love? Of course I do, but only a certain kind. You can choose to keep supporting someone to enjoy their company. You do that for years with friends, family, lovers. But then you're still you, a separate person. And they're still them. There's no two souls becoming one, not really. I don't know. The one time I tried, it really didn't work out. But do you regret trying? Mmm. No, I guess I don't. It's confirmed for me that marriage and the like is never going to be my thing. And there's freedom in knowing about that about myself. It's give me space to build other relationships that work much better. But at the same time, I see people who truly believe it. People who walk into it willing to share their lives so closely. Even for most of them, it won't pan out. There's something beautiful there. Like watching a butterfly fly too close to a flame, or a flower bloom like it will never wits. Well, in my case, I sang off my wings, but I'm still here. And on that day, for that minute, when I said we'll be together forever in Manta, I sure felt alive. If you know all that, then you must also know that it's something worth celebrating, and something worth helping other people celebrate. You're trickster, Jay. But I'm too tired to fight your logic, which means it's time for me to head back. Of course, Mr. Hyde, I meant to say, I appreciate our one-on-one chats. Hope we can keep providing you with a comfortable space here. I was plenty comfortable for sure. Besides, well, it all boils down to this, doesn't it? The way time passes for me is very different for anyone else I know. Thank goodness God was from a long living species. But even then, he'll grow old before I do eventually. The world will change 100 times, technology will die out, new technologies will come. I will feel again the way I feel now in a century, maybe two. And Lou and God won't be around to give me advice. The world won't wait for me. But you will, am I right, Jay? That's very perspective of you, Mr. Hyde. You're gonna know me quite well. It's only fair that I know you a little in return. I suppose that's true. So I'm looking forward to continue our story. It's nice to know that no matter how much time passes, there's always going to be someone here rooting for me. Thank you for your trust, Mr. Hyde. We'll make sure it's not misplaced. I know you will. And on that note, I guess I'm going to go browsing for some film cameras. Okay. What's the worst that can happen? Indeed. Take care of yourself, friend. Man, shout out to you, my boy. Hey, have fun, bro. It's your new job. So, like, you're going to be the cameraman for, Lou and Bailey's weddings. That's pretty cool. And you as well. Man, shout out to him, bro. That's the GOAT. The world won't wait for you, Mr. Hyde, but some of us will. Oh, snap. Thursday, September 28, 2023. New image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. 11 burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. Alright, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed, man. That was pretty interesting. I liked it. I'm glad to see the two goats again, man. Shoot. Damn, man, Jay, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.